Today I've pulled another card from the Roses, Dust, and Ashes Oracle. So let's go ahead and see what we have today. Time flies, number 31. Where does the time go? Time flies. Who has time? Turn back time, living in borrowed time. Time is running out. English, like so many other languages, has a lot of idioms about the fleeting nature of our lives on Earth. It sure seems long when you're young, but then at some point for all of us, we realize it's definitely going to come to an end much sooner than we would like. Author, I'm going to mispronounce his name, Kazuo Ishiguro wrote, "We all live inside bodies that will deteriorate, but when you look at human beings, they're capable of very decent things. Love, loyalty. When time is running out, they don't care about possessions or status. They want to put things right if they've done wrong." The flying hourglass was a popular symbol of Tempus Fugit, time flies, for our ancestors. What will you do with the limited hours and minutes you have left in this world? Turn your attention away from material accomplishments and focus on the things that really matter to you. So I'd love to hear in the comments if you feel like sharing your thoughts or feelings that came out of seeing or hearing about this card. For me, I like that quote. It reminds me also of something like when people go through disasters. It's the same sort of thing. A lot of love and loyalty can come out. Things that we don't expect from strangers, maybe. And so, yeah, so just being able to see the decency in each other. I also, something that jumped to my mind was when she said, "It sure seems long when you're young, and then at some point for all of us, we realize it's definitely going to come to an end much sooner than we would like." I thought of two things. One, I once knew someone who told me life was long, and I was like, what planet are you living on? And I guess in some ways it is. I mean, some ways it can feel that way in a particular moment, but I was like, dude, buddy, life is short, man. But whatever. I guess it just depends on the moment, what you feel. But the second thing that it reminded me of is, like what she'd say in there, like, at some point we realize it's not going to last forever, and that can be a scary feeling. Yeah, it can be, I don't know. Sorry, I kind of, sometimes in these videos I start going off in my own, like, mind, and then I'm like, oh, I'm not actually saying, not only am I not saying anything we're saying, I'm just not saying anything. But what was I thinking? Oh, that time, that knowing the time ends can be like crippling. Like, whether that's paralyzing in terms of doing things or like crippling anxiety. It can also, I know for me sometimes, also just, there's almost a horror to it. Not in the sense of like, I don't want to live forever, but in the sense of like, wait, like what? Like it just stops at some point? And then you're like, does it? Does it not? You know, like putting aside whether you're religious or think there's something after death, like even if there is, like this ends, like this particular situation, which I guess is a relief, or can come as a relief too. But it just, yeah, I feel like she hit it spot on. The idea of like more, you know, I feel like you could almost call this card got something out of this today. And if you want to share what that was or thoughts, that would be great. Oh, I just realized something too. I didn't show this in my other videos with this deck, but I have to make this really back, way back. Oh, look. Appropriately, Death is literally hovering above Time Flies. But this is the top of the box. But that's not the part I wanted to show you. I think it's really funny though that Death is. I just noticed that. This is like one of my favorite quotes of all time. And I just realized if I knew it was in here in the stack, I didn't realize it before. Though my soul may subset in darkness, it will rise in perfect light. I have loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the night. I've found that to be very comforting. Obviously, like, that's what it's meant to feel. But I just love that quote, and so I think it's really cool that it's in there. Just another way to feel connected to the deck. So I hope you also. Let's get Death out of there. Actually, no, I don't want to sit and make it out. Like, Death shouldn't be scared. I hope you got something out of this today. Love to hear what it is in the comments. You know, what any thoughts or feelings you had based upon this card. And I hope to see you again soon.